everyone, this is Jessica, the Tarot Tunist, and I am so happy to be here with you tonight. I have a pick a card reading. The person on your mind, pick a pile. So this could be romantic, this could be platonic. Now, there are some cards in here that are going to be more romantic than others. But, if you're asking about a friend or anything like that, just make the situation apply to it. But yeah, further ado, let's get started. Pile 1, we have the little Rottweiler. His name is Sid. So cute. Pile 2, we have this red stone. Now, my readings are geared for an adult audience, but these readings are 18 plus, especially because there is a little bit of saucy messages in here. But I'll pre-warn you when those parts come up. And then we have this beautiful, I think it's a butterfly stone. Now, I know that's not the name of it, but butterfly agate, maybe? It's all about transformation and healing. This is just a really beautiful stone. But yeah, that's pile 3. So, and I'll have everything in the timestamps. So let's get started. Hey everyone, this is for the group number 1, the pile that chose Sid, the little Rottweiler. Isn't he so cute? Maybe you've been watching a lot of doggy videos, maybe thinking about volunteering. You definitely should, because it ties actually really well with your reading, but I'll go into that later. So what I did was I pre-shuffled the oracles and some of the tarot, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull live just to end the reading. And, I really wish TikTok would make those 10-minute videos, but until then, we're going to improvise and we're just going to roll with it. So right away, this could be romantic, this could be platonic, but this is somebody that you're not talking to, or it's very controlled speech. This is somebody that you said that you loved, they love you. This is somebody that you care about this, and there's a lot of sadness in this connection. Separation, missing you, you missing them, thinking about you, unsure of the future. I see a lot of insecurities, of just insecurity of being replaced. That just came out of nowhere. But right away, this is just somebody saying, I love you, and you love them. But you're not talking. Or, like I said, very controlled talking. And the reason I said controlled talking, and also the reason for this separation, is somebody in this connection. Now, this could be a divine masculine. In this channel, we all have divine masculine and divine feminine energies at all times. So it's whatever you're expressing at the moment. But I will say, whoever you're thinking about, they are expressing as the divine masculine, and they are being such a hard ass that it's almost like it's a brick. It's like talking to a brick. Not that they're dumb in any way. They're actually very intelligent. In fact, they're cocky. And what I see is they're controlling the situation. You feel like you guys aren't fighting anymore per se, or maybe you guys still are, but there's no mean words being exchanged. So that's a victory, but you're is it really? Did we, is it really and also the person who this is about, they're also not feeling victorious like they normally do when they act like this, because they're shutting you out. And they could be, I got a strong Libra energy, but their favorite color could be blue. Maybe they could just paint their nails periwinkle. This is somebody who is tuning you out. I'm holding it up right so we can see the picture. This is strong air energy, so Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. But yeah, this is somebody, it's communication, it's there, but again, they're not validating the emotional aspect. It's very cut and dry, this is the contract, nothing's technically wrong. They're the person that's going to be, well, technically it should be no technicality should ever be, no. Stop. That's just my opinion. If you like bring up technicalities, do it. I digress. So right away, the number 9 comes up. And when we see the number 9, that's all about universal love. This is, so when numerology, the number systems go 1 through 9 with a few double-digit numbers here and there. But for intents and purposes, this reading, when you see the number 9, it's all about like completion and like sacrificing like you before me, you know. This is all about, this isn't like a mother's love, but this is all about a universal love, which a mother can relate to, or a father. But this is somebody who's like sacrifices like their everything for somebody else. Now, this could be toxic too, but in this sense, when we see the number 9, when you see the number 9 everywhere, now you could be seeing that. Just know that you're at a completion stage, and 9 can always be uncomfortable, right? It's about sacrifice, it can be suspension, it can be uncomfortable, but you're growing. And you're not sacrificing yourself in this moment, but you're sacrificing this comfortability. Because I do see a talk happening, but we're going to get back into that. So I see you, and you're successful. And like in this moment, everything is okay, but you are alone and you are surrounded in your thoughts and in your emotions. It's not dark, it's not gloomy, but you are by yourself. But the solitude's really important for you right now. You're being blessed. First, you're going to be blessed twice. I don't know why I got twice, but your third eye is being opened. You're seeing right through the bullshit, my friend. Like I said, this could be romantic or platonic, but even if they're not saying it, they don't have to say it because you can see it. And that's beautiful. That I love that. That's such a badass gift. But Spirit is going to bless you not only with your intuition, growing your intuition. I also see that you're going to be blessed. It's going to take you by surprise. I feel like something's going to go through, whether it's something that you want. I don't know why I got something going through, but yeah. Paint your nails purple if you like to paint your nails. Purple is going to be a very powerful color for you. I could not stop staring at that line. I'm like, that's intense. And that's kind of, your power is intense, not through words, but with this love. It's like your love for this person and yourself, first and foremost, is by setting boundaries, and you're showing yourself you love yourself, and it's forcing this person to look at not only how they treat you, but how they treat themselves, even if they're not aware of it. Yeah, this is definitely someone that you really care about. This is like, look, they're at the party. You're, like I said, their favorite color could be blue, and they love when you wear blue. So if you really like, I don't know, if take that information for what it is, meaning like, so if you got to soften the blow with a talk, or if you really want to get on their good side, wear blue. They'll love it. But this is somebody that the attraction is there, and they are feeling you. They love you. You love them. But what happened? There's a separation. The closeness is gone. Even if, like I said, technically you guys cleared the air, something's still amiss. Or this could be a total separation. Sorry, guys. I'm just looking at this card. And have you been thinking about getting a tattoo? I know that's so random. But I see this tribal sign, and I think, you know, tattoo. But when I see this, I also, like, see somebody driving in their car, listening to Stone Temple Pilots, like, you know, 90s alternative rock or whatever you like to listen that gets you in the feels. And I see you just getting lost purposely and listening to music and thinking, like, fuck it, I just want to do something. I want to feel something. Like, I want to feel alive because I feel rough right now. Even though life is like going good and emotionally I'm secure in myself, I still don't feel comfortable right now. And I get it. I don't feel comfortable in this connection. I know. But I want you to know that they don't feel that way either. There's definitely, the anxiety is going away, but based with these cards, I definitely see that they are ready to make this choice with you. I don't know if you wanted them to accommodate you for once, or accommodate your boundary, and they are being a total jerk about it. But that's kind of the energy I'm getting. So, Spirit, is there anything you would like to tell pile number 1? Don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. But instead of swing, I said ring. So I don't know if there was like an engagement issue or a proposition issue, but there was like a leveling up and like, I don't know if it's commitment necessarily, but I got that. Oh. I love you, collective. You're a badass. You didn't want to have to cut them out. You did not want to have to go medieval on their ass, and you did. And you don't feel good about it. Now, I do see for all the people that menstruate, I do see menstruation happening very soon, within the next 2 to 4 days. You are definitely sad with this connection as well. Like, you're not happy that you had to be on, like, not just to be honest, but it's like you always accommodate this person, and it hurt you to have to enforce your boundary. But you did right, my friend, and let me tell you something. Mission achieved. You pierced through to them. You didn't want to hurt them. And I'm not saying you did, but you did it in the right way. Like, you did it in the most fair, logical. Like, you go to the Queen of Swords not with bullshit, not for like silly fun ideas, not for like, babe, let's just do this for the weekend. You go to this, babe, let's do this for the weekend. Here's the itinerary. Because this queen wants to go, but you need, and oh, and how are we affording this? Okay, you pay this part, I pay this part. Or I pay all this, and then you take care of that part. Okie dokie. Like, this is a queen that you need to come correct to. All the queens, really, but verbally. And this bullheaded person that you had to deal with, sorry I keep calling him that, so they could be a Taurus. And I'm not saying that to be a dick, I'm just saying bullheaded, so you think of the bull, so, you know, Taurus, it could be a Capricorn, Aries, but you're stood your ground, my friend. And there definitely is, the communication's tight. It's like you guys are stuck. It's like you feel damned if you do, damned if you don't. But let me tell you something, my friend. Not damned if you do, damned if you don't. You are freeing your energy for a better connection if they're not willing to accommodate you, even a smidge. You know what I mean? You are so much more worth than that, man. I know I don't know you, but no one deserves to have their boundaries walked on. Aquarius popped out. You could be a strong Aquarius. Let's see if there's anything else. But yeah, one, definitely the number Aries. You are taking charge. This is a new cycle for you. And correct me if I am wrong, but is that Pluto? No. Yes, I was right. It is Pluto. I have a little cheat sheet I checked. Yeah, you are totally the rebel, and you are saying, no, 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 this is not working for me anymore. And in fact, it never worked for me, and I'm gonna need you to come correct when you come talk to me, because you're not being nice to me at all. In fact, you're shutting me out. You're not really listening to me, and I know I love you, and you know you love me, but we're not a happy family right now. And Spirit is saying, keep going, keep enforcing the boundaries. And if that means less talking to no talking, or always texting every few days just to say hi, maybe not. In fact, let's take a pause. In fact, sit by yourself or sit with other people. I'm not saying break up with this person, but it's okay to be by yourself. Hang out with your friends. I'm not saying ignore them, but this isn't the time. I feel like you do want to talk, but just know that they're not quite ready yet, even though they do love you. I would say, my advice, just let them come to you in this moment, or at least for the next week. I hope you got something out of this. I love you guys. Take care. Bye. Group 2. This is for the redstone pile. Now this is actually just a clear quartz painted this like really pretty rainbowy unicorn red. It has all these different shades and it's like really fun and artsy, and right away I just feel like this connection, when it correlates to it, it's passion, right? And life and energy, and that's what this person gives you. So I know I said that these readings can be platonic or romantic in nature, and that is true. However, for this group number 2, this is totally romantic. Actually, not only is it romantic, but it's going to be 18 plus. There is going to be some sexual stuff, not a whole lot, but you know, it's just part of the read. In fact, you guys have the most cards out of the whole group, and you have different cards too, which is really fun. But yeah, there is, like I said, a little sexuality, but nothing crazy. But if that does offend you, I totally understand, and you want to skip it, I understand. There's plenty more piles to choose from. Anywho, let's keep the ball rolling. So right away, this is somebody who is one of your people. Now, I believe that we have many soulmates in this lifetime, and soulmates aren't all romantic. Some of them are platonic and, you know, just connections that change you for life, you know? And right away, when you saw this person, you knew that they were one of your people, and vice versa. I feel like they think about you all the time. You guys are meeting in the 3D, and like, you guys don't even have to talk. You guys are just meeting up in the spiritual world, you know, just because you're like manifesting each other in thought, and, you know, communication's really good, and you know that this is one of your people. Now, I don't know why I keep getting strong Gemini, because I keep getting like these little twin little hearts. You could have met them through your sibling, or maybe their sibling is your best friend. It could be something like that. But regardless, they're thinking about you nonstop. What are you guys thinking about? Let me tell you what you're thinking about. You're thinking about all that good sex you're having with them, or that you did have. This position is called the thigh tied sex position, and it is very sexy. So they're definitely, you both are thinking and reminiscing of the sex, and that's always really fun. But you know what their favorite thing is when you guys have sex? They love watching you work them. Like, really, like, getting into it. Like, do you see her face? Like, how it's like she's into it, but like she's like, oh yeah, and he's like, yeah, you know. I keep getting he. Now, you could be, it could be a same-sex relationship. It could be any type of partnership that you're into. I just said it just because I'm, you know, talking as if it's myself. But you know, on this channel, we do energies, not sexes. I believe that as humans, we have both masculine and feminine energy inside us at all times, and whatever is being expressed in that moment, you know, is what the cards are reading. So, you know, always apply it to your situation, but I mean no disrespect. But yeah, so I just get that they love watching you. They love watching you hump them or grind them. I don't know if you're into like grinding or twerking even, but they love watching you reverse cowgirl. They just love watching you go to work. Work. Rihanna and Babies and the Super Bowl. Maybe you guys met at the Super Bowl, or you met during the Super Bowl, or maybe you guys have been intimate since the Super Bowl. But right away, now these cards are holographic, so they may be hard to see. But right away, I am seeing that in the past, you guys have had really good sex. When you guys met, it was an instant connection. It was not empty, let me tell you. And even though you guys didn't like say it, it was like making love. And you see that diamond on her head? It's almost like he knows that she's the one. Like, that's the one he wants to commit to. And it's this passionate, like, it's not a lust sex. This is like a, I love you, and I want to enjoy your soul and body in this moment. I feel like you guys really indulge in not just great sex, but like dessert. I feel like sleep. I pulled this card, sorry, from the other side, but I feel like you guys do a lot of sleepovers, or the nighttime is your time. Like you guys put on YouTube playlist, and you guys really indulge in either Ben and Jerry's or like sweets, like you go to Wawa or the gas station. Hi, Pennsylvania. But yeah, like you just go to the gas station, you get all the snacks you like, all the sweet treats, and you keep this fridge full and of all the good stuff, and you guys have a blast. And you even wear like your comfy oversized t-shirts, like it's not even your sexy jams, you know? So again, I'm getting Gemini energy really strong. It's like you guys are best friends, but you could have met as best friends, or you could have met through a best friend, or you guys could legitimately just be best friends, you know? But this card is upside down. And along with that card came this card. So in the past, I see you guys were having sex, and even though there was a lot of love between you, it didn't last. It emotionally poured out. And now I see you guys are again being intimate, but now look at how he holds her. You are feeling so supported right now. This is different. Before, you guys were just expressing this like raw connection, and now it's like this is like an immature teenager, right? You have all those hormones and you're just going for it, right? And this is like we're adults and we're having sex because we really like each other, and we're having sex because we're gonna lead to like committing ourselves to each other in some way. And I see, like, again, see the pots and pans in the corner. You really envision yourself moving in together, or maybe you guys have already talked about it. You're really enjoying their body, they're working out, but you're really, when I see this, I think of like in the sheet's body. You're like, you see the, you know, the nakedness and the sheet outlines and the daylight, and it's just like this, there's a beauty to it. And I see like you guys are really embracing this beautiful moment of growth. You feel supported by them. And I think in the past, you definitely didn't. Now, I don't want to shame one party, but I definitely get, there's definitely one side, it could be both, right? But I definitely get one side more than other, might have had a hard time committing. Right away, I definitely am getting strong Capricorn energy. You or they could be a Capricorn. Did they have an ex that they could not let go of? Or did they have a mom that was really hard on them, and like they just harbor these like inner like child resentments? Or maybe could this be that guy that you just can't stop thinking about? You know, like, is this somebody or something that's holding you back? Well, there was something, and it really caused a damper in your communication skills with them. And I'm not saying your communication skills were poor. I'm just saying, like, whatever they were tied to before you, whether it be romantic or like their mom or addiction, whatever the case may be, totally screwed up this connection. But I see them really making a choice. Before, they kind of felt like they didn't have a choice, and they were like, oh, well, there's nothing I can do, we just have to accept it. Like, and maybe you went along with it for a little bit, and you're like, I guess, but not anymore. And you definitely didn't. I see, like, and because like they're coming back correct. And I see the Fool and the Knight of Pentacles. So again, this doesn't have to be divine masculine by any means, but I do see a divine masculine energy approaching you and giving you something beautiful, something silly, something pure, something real, a real relationship. I see that, again, strong Gemini. Yeah, they're a little slow. They're a little slow with this. I'm not saying they're bringing it to you right now, but that's like their sex now has purpose. Their texting and their calling you has a purpose, but it's not just to suit their needs. It's also because they care about you. They can't stop thinking about you, and you know that because you can feel it. And like, so here's the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Swords. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot this card. Again, I got there's this all or nothing energy with this connection as well. You could be a earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Sorry, that was a brain fart. You could have a lower back tattoo, or you could be thinking about getting the moon phases. Maybe they have a moon phase tattoo or an astrological tattoo. But I just see there was like an all or nothing. Like, I feel like when you first were interacting with them, it was so uneven and so, like, I don't want to say toxic, but it was so off balance, the work you were giving and what you were receiving. It's like you were gaining weight, and it's like they would love bomb you, or they would text you all the time, then just stop. And it's like you had enough. And I'm telling you right now, they're definitely not coming at you. They're coming correct. They definitely can see having a child with you. I don't know if you have children with them. Maybe they have a child and their child loves you. But I just see there's a Queen of Wands feeling herself, artistic, beautiful, passionate, and so goddamn confident. And now it could be a he or whoever it may be, but your divine partner loves your breast, loves your chest, loves your body. They love it because you love it. You are definitely embracing your body, and it doesn't matter what you look like, doesn't matter your weight, doesn't matter if you didn't hit your goals. You're feeling yourself, and you should. And they are coming correct. They're going to talk to you. It's not going to be like love poems and like sweet nothings, but it's going to be real, like, hey, this is how I'm really feeling. So whatever they say, they mean it. You don't have to second question like you used to in the past. Let's see if Spirit wants to add one more thing. So we have the Page of Wands in reverse, and underneath it we have Justice. Again, strong Libra energy. We have strong fire energy. That is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, strong Leo energy, and Sag. Yeah. The energy, I just see either them, you, or both. But I really just want to say, I feel like, again, the energy of them picking you up for like a few weeks and like losing interest and like not being able to commit with like courage and enthusiasm to you, that's done. I really see that going away. I love how you can see the forest through the trees because it's brightly lit. And I definitely see you were right. They were being childish. And I don't want to blame anybody, but there's definitely a maturity level, and they are bumping it up, my friend. So that is your reading, pile 2. Thank you so much for joining me. Love you. Bye. Hello, everyone. This is for everyone who chose pile number 3. I believe this is the butterfly agate, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not totally sure, but I want to say it's associated with transformation and change. I think look at all, it's like molting, kind of like a, like a butterfly or even a snake. Your birthday could be in October, a Libra, Scorpio. Just popped up in my noggin. So this pile is for you. My collective. Not collective, but maybe you've been watching my collective readings and really resonating with it. Yay! This is definitely meant for you. So, right away, I know this is about a person, but this is really a love letter to you, my dear viewer. Spirit wants to talk you up, and your person is definitely in here, and we're going to get to them, but they're kind of a footnote. Let's get into it. I am becoming a better person, a better version of myself. And abundance. Keep a positive mindset, manifesting exactly what you want, gratitude and bliss. You are doing the work necessary to have the things you want. You want more friends, you're pushing yourself out of your comfort zone. You want to lose weight, you're pushing yourself out of your comfort zone. whatever you want to do, you are facing an inner demon. And look, we all have them, and we have many, and they all pop up in different, like, we're never done. But in this moment, you're like, I want this, and I'm not going to stop myself anymore. What's stopping me from getting my dreams? And you're dealing with it. And as a result, you're going to get financially blessed, physically, monetary blessed. They look like little hearts to me. They're not. They're dollar signs or little notes. But they keep looking like little hearts. So I really feel like this is the pile that is dating unavailable men or women. Maybe you're in love with someone that is just, like string relationships that are not great, or maybe you're chronically single. Look, and I want to change that narrative. There is nothing wrong with being single. Single is a wonderful state. But yeah, I'm just seeing that you're being blessed, and you're really inspiring your person. They're not on your level. Their time will come. Your time's right now. You have ticket 107. I don't know if that was a ticket you had. Maybe your favorite number is 8. Maybe you were born the 8th, or in 8 days you'll see a manifestation take place. We'll see. So it's funny, with this pile, I wanted to pull charms. Every pile's a little different, has something special just like uniquely to them. Sorry, pile 1, get over it. I don't think I did anything special for them. But I'm just going to read off some initials. We have W, F. I feel like I'm bingo. Maybe you like bingo. B, Z, J, K, N, E, and B, like baby or B. And I will, let's see if we can get, oh, there we go. I think that could work. All right. Okay. So make any words out of them. Initials could be street names. It could be the birth month. Whatever resonates for you, take it. But back to this reading. So right away, I see you battling some pretty harsh anxiety. Whether this be actual mental illness like, OCD, or depression, or the healthy, awesome combo of both. I just see like you're staying up late and like you're super stressed out. Maybe like in the past you were like really not focusing on yourself and what you want, and you're straining your eyes because you're tired because you're staying up way too gosh darn late. And I see you shifting out of that, my friend. You are determined to get what you want, and you see that the energy's building. It's not ready to charge, right? It's not ready to like be out in the world just at this moment, but it's ready to be explored. Like, so for example, maybe you're scared to date. And now you're like, maybe I'm not ready to date, but maybe I'm ready to explore why I'm ready to date, or why I'm afraid to date. Or, I really would like to go back to college, but something's holding me back. Well, what's holding me back? You're doing this inner work. You're relieving your own burnout and anxiety because you're starting to get excited about who you are. You're really accepting who you are, embracing who you are. You could be a Gemini, or you could be a Leo, or a Libra. I just definitely see life getting better. I see there was a situation that and with this person, now here's where your person comes in. So there's you, right? Like you're overcoming your battle with anxiety, depression, mental illness, even your inner critic. You're getting past that because you're getting excited about who you really are. You're like embracing yourself, and you're exploring something like inside yourself. You found something outside of yourself. You're like, I like that. And you're clinging to it. And you're excited and you want to explore it. And I definitely see with you and your person, look, you're really sad. your person runs away from you a lot. This is definitely a catch and mouse relationship, or the runner relationship. That's a card in there. But you love your person. You think they are sexy. And I don't know if you guys had a rendezvous. Maybe there was like a party and you're like, wait, come back. You know, you're amazing. And I see that energy of like, no, come back. You were perfect. This was perfect. Come back. And you're getting over it. And you're seeing that it really wasn't quite perfect. And in fact, you're starting to realize that with your anxiety and your depression, everything going on, that maybe this person isn't as wonderful as I think they are, because, you know, I'm not in the best frame of mind. And as a result of that realization and trying to heal yourself, you're making your person look at themselves in a very realistic light. And it's causing them to say, well, maybe it's time for me to start growing, not because my significant other or this person that means a lot to me is doing it. Well, but yeah, you're inspiring them, which is beautiful. I definitely see that, yeah, there's definitely, between you and your person, it's off the rails. No one's touching it. No one's guiding it. The energy is there, but it is just like a mist. No one's guiding it. No one's guiding the train, the plane, or the automobile. You could be traveling a lot. I feel like you're moving a lot, or you could be traveling within the next 3 weeks, or you could be a Cancer. But right now, what I see, collective, I see somebody, meaning you. Actually, no, there's 2 people in here. But there's 2 distinct messages. One, I want you to look up a self-care regimen, and I will help make a plan too and put some ideas out there. You are so worth it. And I need you to know that you are worth the commitment, and you have what it takes to achieve whatever you want to do. There's a person in your life, the runner-chaser dynamic. They're afraid to talk to you. Why do they lack courage? I can't tell you that. But I can tell you that they want to talk to you, but they don't know how, because it's going to come out aggressive, so they just either ignore it, or they passively aggressive talk to you, or they just don't talk to you. There's a courage element. Like, there's no courageousness right now, and there's no sense of like dignity. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Aries, not an Aries, but that was a Freudian slip. Could be dealing with a Gemini, Aries, Libra, or Aquarius. They know they're overspending. They know the emotional toll they've taken on you. You are worth it. You could be a Virgo, you could be a Capricorn, or a Taurus, or they could be. But what do I see? I definitely see emotional. That's really interesting. I see emotional fulfillment. Oh, let's look at this together. I see emotional fulfillment and stability, especially if you are a Virgo or a Capricorn or a Taurus. I see you working really hard into the night, into your crafts. Like, maybe you're like, you know what? If I have this energy, I'm going to expend it and do my nails, or I'm gonna clean my house, or I'm gonna like really, but this is more like hobbies. I really just see you though ultimately in the future creating stability for yourself. And when it comes, there is this element of sadness. Like, look, see, there's some like element of sadness hiding. They have this King of Cups in reverse. I don't see it getting much better for your person and you right now at this moment. And not that it's great now, to be honest. It's this runner-catcher dynamic, but I see you becoming stable. Now, unfortunately, wait a minute. I just got this. Hear me out. Your person is going to come back to you. But this is a warning, my love. This is a game you're playing with a very emotionally manipulative, divine masculine being. Now, they could be a woman, but it is presenting as the King of Cups. they are really sad. They are a sad person. And see how like this is a younger person and like a king, you know? You're very innocent and naive, and you think like you're having fun with them, and they are playing this game of sadness, like this game you cannot win. Oh, I'm sorry. My phone was getting ready to die. But you're playing this game that you cannot win. And so what I would tell you and what Spirit wants to tell you is that you are very stable, my love, and you are sweet and innocent. I'm not saying you do nothing wrong, but right now in this connection, you aren't doing anything wrong, but you have to understand if they're coming to you, they're coming with some fuck shit. Spirit, is there anything you'd like to say for pile 3? Yeah, we have the 8 of Cups. You could be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. My sweeties, it's time to step away from this connection, even if it's just for a moment. If like, you see how this girl's like, you know what? Fuck this noise. I am out. Like emotionally, I'm done. I am not investing in you. So it's like, look, you could say these words all you want, but I am having no emotional ties with you anymore. I am becoming a better person. I am going to experience abundance in my life. And I am not going to be drowned down by your bullshit. Well, I'm sorry that was so expletive, but I hope you enjoyed my reading, and I'll talk to you later. Take care. Bye.